Would you please share your experience with Buteyko strength building?
Yes, especially on the last month. Well, I can start saying that I've been always doing sports, and it's something that I really like to do. And well, I've been surfing for many years, and also cycling. I've been competing in cycling, road cycling for 4 years when I was young, long time ago. But yeah, it was basically was as a result of my step over the asthma, because I've been asthmatic until I was 14 years old, and I always loved sports, but I couldn't practice. Once I got rid of the asthma, so I could start doing sports and start to develop my strength and everything. So it's something that is part of my life. And but I was okay, but I was not practicing Buteyko method because I didn't know that until a few years ago. And when I started the program with Sasha, well, I started to practice Buteyko method, Buteyko breathing in every sport I was doing, every single physical exercise. And for me, it was a bit difficult at the beginning to switch mouth breathing to nose breathing. And but I've been working, and I had to decrease my intensity in everything I was doing to switch to nose breathing. And then when I start to breathe only through my nose, and then was completely different. And then I start to improve in many aspects, especially in the recovering. I felt a lot the change in the recovery. I was recovering much faster than before. And yeah, it was really great this last month because I've been doing a training in Germany. So I was in a very nice place, very close to a lake, which was 5 degrees Celsius, the water. So I could do like exercises every day, going cycling every day. Well, almost every day cycling, but I was doing exercise every day, and combining that with the cold swimming, let's say in the cold water. And in these 3 weeks that I've been there, my PMP increased 10%. So it was quite nice to see the results. And yeah, was amazing doing sports, doing physical exercises, and also going to practice some tempering. And another thing that I would like to share is for me, it works very well when I'm doing strength exercise. Let's say push-ups. I can do, okay, let's do push-ups. Okay, 4 or 5 sets of 10, and these 10 repetitions I do hold my breathing. So I do this 10 push-ups, then I sit down, control my breathing. And it's amazing how it's possible, with the training, with the time, it's possible to do this kind of things that you could even imagine. So yeah, I just encourage everyone who wants to improve in these strength exercises or sports. So just go for it. It's just matter of training, just matter of start doing it. Probably reducing your intensity at the beginning to start to breathe through your nose all the time, and then you can breathe through your nose. You forget breathing through your mouth, because you don't feel comfortable breathing through your mouth anymore. There is one point then to say, okay, forget breathing through your mouth. It's very uncomfortable. So yeah, I encourage everyone who want to practice sports or any physical activity to do that with the Buteyko breathing.
Thank you so much, Marcio. And I just have a few questions for you.
Yes.
First one, if you're comfortable sharing, how old are you?
I'm 48.
48.
Yeah.
You look like 28, of course. It's like
He's still a young man, Sasha. He's still a young man.
I know, but it's not 28, it's 48, Okay. So I know that you do some long distance biking. So how many kilometers or miles do you usually cover when you're on the bike?
Well, I'm practicing cycling twice a week at least. And every time I go out, like today, I did 60 kilometers because, well, it's all mountain. I live in Tenerife, and it's a place that all the professionals from all Europe, they come here to train because we have high mountains to climb. So it's the highest mountain in Spain is here. So all the professionals, they pass here in front of my house. We had
Marcio,
the
are you able to do it by breathing through your nose? Are you able to
yes,
do
yes,
cycling?
yes.
So you are climbing up, breathing through your nose. When
Yeah.
all other people on the bikes, I assume, breathe through their mouth, correct?
Yes. Even if I'm sprinting, I can breathe through my nose.
Fantastic.
Right.
That's great. And when you
Yeah.
started, I remember it was close to impossible for you, and you would say,
Yes,
like,
yes.
I don't believe you that I ever would be able to do that, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I had to reduce a lot my intensity to go very slowly, but only breathing through my nose. And it was a matter of not too long, maybe a couple of weeks. I was already breathing through my nose completely all the time. So yeah, it was quite fast, to be honest. Like maybe 6, 7 rides, and then I was already breathing through my nose, and then I start to increasing. I could start increasing my intensity again.
And are you able to surf breathing through your nose as well?
Yes, and also swimming breathing through my nose, which is quite complicated. It's quite, but it's just a matter of how you turn your head. And it's a position that you find that your nose is not too much up, so the water is not coming inside your nose. And normally swim at the sea, so it's okay if there are some drops of seawater coming into my nose, because I can swallow it because perfect. So it's very healthy. So yeah, I don't care if there is any water coming through my nose, but it's many people say, no, it's impossible to swim breathing through your nose. But yes, it's possible because I can do it.
Wonderful, thank you. And I like to say that we are a culture of progress, that we compare ourselves only with ourselves, you know, how we were before. So if you compare yourself now with yourself, you know, 3 years ago, or whenever you started doing the Buteyko method, and you compare your physical strength and respiratory strengths as well, what would you say about you, how you were and how you are now?
Well, it's just, I think that where I see huge differences is in the, after doing like 60 or 80 kilometers, I was really tired, really destroyed, let's say. And now I'm quite okay. I've been doing today, I didn't have any nap, nothing, you know. I was playing with my son outside, and I'm completely fine, you know. And tomorrow is like it's like I didn't do any exercise. Like I can do do another 60 or 80 kilometers again. It's okay because the recovery is much better. So it's a huge difference. And before I was kind of feeling, wow, my pulse very high, or during the whole day, you know, after doing a high intensity sport. So I was feeling the pulse very high or the breathing very affected. And now I'm quite okay. I don't feel all these symptoms anymore.
Do you feel breathless when you exercise? Out of
Well,
breath?
can happen.
And
But then is the moment that's okay, is the top here.
That's right.
And today I had few moments that I felt, and okay, I'm in a group. I have to slow down a little bit, and slow down a little bit. I recover, then I go again after them. You know, so it's like it's a matter of being aware of your breathing all the time. And okay, it's too much for me. My body is saying, okay, it's too much for you. Just slow down a little bit, recover your pulse, recover your breathing, and then go again, you know. And it's like this.
Perfect, thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
I need to admit